Honestly, you could tell me that one player is, or one character is favored over the other, and I could believe you.
Let's see. Let me start this off here. Put a Magician Girl in the corner. Nice. Air dash out. Get out of there. Set up the cubes.
We do have that staff set as well, so Magician Girl's offense is just a little bit more deadly. The Omega Cube coming out, Nocturne already against the corner.
Okay, I could have swore Magician Girl was just in the other corner like 2 seconds ago. And suddenly, they run the wall. What's going on here?
Well, in that same vein, you know, I thought that Nocturne had a little bit more life. I did not realize that they were that close to death after the wall break. Magician Girl, a very dominant first round, and already Nocturne forced to use burst, barely 10 seconds passing. The second one, Magician Girl, reciprocating in kind, though.
Weird, we're out here just scrapping right now. I did not know Asuka was such scrappy of a character.
No, yeah, Asuka throws hands. Like, do not be fooled. The man will get the J's dirty, even though those things probably sell for like 100 on what's the kick retail or resell website? I can't think of it right now.
God, if I could think of it right now, but. Hey man, you know what? I don't think they can ever get dirty. You see the magic that he's using right now? I know he has shoe cleaning magic in his deck.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
I know he has shoe cleaning magic. Just the way he's washing Nocturne in this corner. The dust is going unblocked. You're gonna have to hold that Magician Girl going up a game. That was scary.
Yeah, that was very scary. I'm pretty sure he keeps the shoe cleaning magic in his other tome, the tome that he keeps at home. It's just like, I have this tome for when I need to throw hands, I got this tome when I need to relax, and I got this tome for when the Jays need to go into the wash.
He had a whole tome dedicated to washing the Jays. If that's not a flex, I don't know what is.
I mean, the man's just full of flexing. Like, his overhead isn't even him, like, extending his own hand, you know? It's just a comically large hand coming out of his tome with a copy of the tome for the overhead.
Oh my god, the carry into the corner, you have to hold all this. You're not blocking any bigs. Getting a wall break really quickly. The round just started.
Had barely 10 seconds passing. Nocturne, yeah, you gotta use burst there. You were gonna die regardless. Now we've got a full bookmark going in. We like these spells now.
Okay. Still pressing. You have to fight out of it. But you're getting stuck in the corner. What does it look like? You're pressing buttons and you can't press buttons on all those cubes and Asuka coming at you.
This is just very tricky for Nocturne. I'm wondering how much Asuka experience they have, specifically in particular, because it's looking like they are swinging for their life and nothing is working.
I'm just not sure if they're aware of the matchup. And you know what? I'd say the same. When I asked you earlier, how would you feel about this matchup? I would assume Ramlethal had like really good answers, and so far Magician Girl has been putting on a show, but it seems like Nocturne is here to turn it around for us. They're not out just yet.
Soft knockdown though, so Magician Girl able to respond and didn't have the kill just yet. Had to bookmark a couple more spells. Run up throw is the option in the OTG. No OTG!
No OTG just yet. It's not gonna be able to kill it out. It's not gonna be able to get the round. You need to spend everything just to send it off. The water cube will do it. Magician Girl going up 2 games.
Yeah, Magician Girl looking really clean with it. And yeah, the ball's just firmly in Nocturne's court at the moment. Yeah, like you said, I would assume that that Ramlethal would have a decent time in this matchup. Like I said, it would not be surprising to me if Ramlethal was favored or if Asuka was favored, but I would not imagine that it would be as one-sided as Magician Girl is displaying right now.
Their name is Magician Girl for a reason. They're playing Asuka. They are in their element right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they got the Yu-Gi-Oh deck off to the side, shuffling as they're pulling cards.
Well, no Pot of Greed in Asuka's deck, thank God. what I'm sure that Nocturne is thinking right now, but still getting hit, still getting wall flat. There's the wall break. And it's a hard knockdown as well, so Nocturne's gonna have to guess on Wake Up!
I have never seen anyone just run up and just do dust like that. That's crazy. Maybe this might be Yami Yugi right here.
It might be, yeah.
This might be Yugi.
One more wall break for Magician Girl. Finally, Nocturne pulls the trigger on the burst. There's a full bookmark, and Nocturne, whatever momentum you were trying to build, has been stopped in its tracks.
Just locking it. Oh my god, it is scary. What do you do against this Asuka character? This pressure. That man is just holding you down. You don't know how to approach. You don't know how to fight out of it. But it seems like once you get Asuka on the defensive, it seems like you can finally start your turn. Nocturne, you need to make something out of this right now. Or you just get counter hit. Or you just get counter hit.
Oh god, versus one of the funniest Potemkins online.
I need everyone to lock in. This is going to be... I hope we get some of the greatest Twitter clips of 2026 right here, right now. Already starting off with the gold burst. It's looking amazing. This is going to be a great match. Hold on, force your way in. Keeping Axl in the corner. Why are you pressing buttons on me?
So though, with burst in pocket, finally spending it, and now Deafheaven trying to get the zoning game plan started. Gojira, though, closing in distance, does not want Deafheaven to be in the safe zone.
Oh my god. I didn't even know we could get all that. Hold on. Deafheaven is just getting clipped by most things. Hold on, it's still my turn. You can block. Okay. Nice block on the dust, forcing your way out of the corner.
And the time stop install gets the full conversion. Is this going to be enough to kill? Hold on. No!
Not just enough. You drop and do a little bit more scrappy for your life. No 2K, but the overhead is going to do it. Setting Deafheaven up around already.
Deafheaven definitely having to lock in for that round, but let's lock in some Potemkin busters. How about that, Gojira? Yeah, just needs two. Wait. Yeah, no, just needs two Potemkin busters.
Okay, Loki, Deafheaven got robbed. That was just straight robbery. He got hit twice.
Hey, that's just the game that these two play, you know. I hate to say it, but when you're facing down Potemkin, it is very realistic that you only get hit twice. Oh, armor.
Oh, Loki is in the air to deal with it. This is... I don't even want to say this is a David and Goliath match, bro. Oh, nah!
Gojira is just aura farming here, using the gold burst. And then the armor on the Potemkin Buster, saving Gojira, getting the kill. Yeah, just lifts 100 out of Deafheaven's wallet, is going to try and take the full $300.
I am at a genuine loss for words of that entire sequence. Genuinely,
Because it was... You get the pot buster, Deafheaven's in the corner, you jump in, you gold burst, and then you just pot buster again, and your armor allows you to do it? Like,
like genuinely, I feel starstruck watching that. That was beautiful. This game is awesome.
I love this game so much. I love commentating this game.
What is going on? What is the game plan? And going for the time stop. You know what? I like this. Get the wall splat a little high, but you are being able to get the wall break from it.
No life lead safe from Potemkin though, but Deafheaven able to shut the door, get that round back on the board.
It seems like Deafheaven does want to try to slow it down a little bit. Gojira out, however, once they get in, it is a terrifying force to deal with. And just like that. Grab by your collar, slam back down to the earth, hold the plus frames into another command grab. Oh my god, it's a repeat of game 1!
Gojira, I need to see like clips from your point of view on your Twitter when we're done here, please.
Please. Please, this is the funniest thing ever. I need to see. It's gonna go viral. As soon as you stop getting hit.
Absolutely. Deafheaven, though, now with positive bonus, can use that tension a little bit freely, but no investment at all during the positive, but good anti-air.
Oh, the clash! Setting another butt slam with the double jump, and you just... Oh, yeah. You know, this particular character is kind of mobile. Oh. The pleasure... Yes!
Gojira, come on, man. Come
what
on.
is he
okay.
trying to
nice.
get... Okay, yeah. Try to enforce some pleasure. This pod character got mad. Hell, all it takes is one hit on both sides and they can close it out. Who's gonna take it to 5K? Let's do it.
I am crying. I am crying.
How do you want me to commentate this, dog? He's just throwing things at the wall and it's just kind of working.
Did I just get teleported back to like 1300 Street Fighter? Like 1300 MR Street Fighter? Like I just said, I was taking a break.
They are just scrapping. There's not a guy in between Gojira's mind right now. Deafheaven is fighting for their life, and Gojira is just putting their forehead on the controller. It is working. This is awesome. This is a great match. I love this.
I love commentating matches like this. This is so fun. Oh my god, the armor. The armor almost saving Gojira there, yeah.
Spinning the burst early, you know, I agree. Not having a lot of help from the board, this Axl character can rack it up a little bit, but the cross-up butt slam, oh my god, looking like E Honda.
Oh my god, yeah. Gojira is just playing the unholy alliance of Zangief and E Honda. What the... Oh god.
It is disgusting, but it seems like Deafheaven finally being able to set the pace of the match. Don't let this happen. Don't go 3 for 3 with a messed up round 1. Okay. Deafheaven getting the first hit, setting the pace of this match finally.
Gojira closes distance, but Deafheaven ready for it now. Goes for it. Set up, but Gojira to spin first.
Just gold first right there. Oh, but nice catch on the double jump using the anti-air. Oh my god, just made everything. Throw it all at him.
Gotta spend the money that you make sure it kills. Deafheaven finally on the board.
We do not want this pod character alive any longer. We do not want to deal with it.
Khalil's been clipping all of this. Oh my god. How many more clips are we gonna get, Khalil? How many more?
We're under 5 more clips in this next game. Over. You know what? Hold on. I'm predicting it right now. Hammer fall into gold burst. Lock it in. Plus frames into Kara pot buster 2 times in a row. I'm seeing it right now.
I would not be surprised.
I'm seeing the vision right now. It's gonna go crazy. Trust. Alright,
here we go. Oh! I think that would have beat... Well, no, the armor actually would have stopped that.
But Deafheaven finally being able to take as much of a breather as he can against Gojira. When he's just gonna heat tackle from full speed.
Yeah, Deafheaven trying to stay a little bit more grounded, but that's the risk that you take when you take a grounded stance against Potemkin, is that you'll get hot bustered from just what feels like halfway across the screen at times.
Yeah, this Gojira guy is just pressing. Deafheaven, you even do it whatever he was.
Oh, Gojira just hoping Heavenly Potemkin works, but Deafheaven a little too low for it.
It just grazed the bandana, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll set up for a regular Potemkin buster. We'll set up for a regular one.
No.
Get it. The armor not helping out so much. Just tacking on more damage. Gojira, you need the YRC out of the defense. You need to do something right now.
Gojira needs to find their way in, but Deafheaven run up back throw now. Gold Burst gets blocked. Gojira in the same position that they were not even 5 seconds ago.
That might be it. The Gold Burst was blocked. That was the win right there.
No!
Don't punish on the pot buster! But the coming in a little too far, getting hit with, I think, close slash.
Yeah, I think that was slash.
Yeah, getting a little too close.
Yeah.
The whiff Gold Burst did seem like a game sealer to Gojira. Suddenly we're at a 2-2 situation. What happened?
I think Deafheaven's starting to realize or see a pattern in what Gojira is trying to do here. 2-2. Now
no longer wanting to deal with the nonsense.
Alright. Deafheaven trapped in the corner, gets clipped by the 2K, 2D, another 2D. Now go for the pot buster.
You know what? I'll be the first to say it. Gojira got scary vortex in every Millia player known to man. There right now. I'm scared. 2D or pot buster. Take your pick, Westward man.
How much have you lost on a coin flip? How much?
How much will you lose on the coin flip today? Whiffing out the Gold Burst. You just countered. I play from a distance, backing up. We do not want this. We do not want the Gojira loose. We do not want the Gojira loose.
Final game, final round.
My God, Gojira actually with the you know, you're right. We are in final game, final round. This game has been going on so fast, I haven't been able to comprehend. I'm just sitting here amazed.
Ooh.
Nice conversion. Backdash from both sides. Gojira needs to make his way back in. He tackle all the way in. He's finding his way in. Pushing Deafheaven to the corner. It's scary. It's scary. So, suddenly one touch in its game for both parties.
Deafheaven gonna have to work hard to get that one touch though. Gojira once again trying to go for the Gold Burst, does get it. Has a little bit of tension to work with. Gojira tries to go for the Heat Knuckle, misses.
It's now looking great. Gojira on the defensive. Not gonna. Nope. Will he kill here?
Just over reset.
Okay. You know what? I'm interested to see some Johnny action. I haven't seen some Johnny as of recently.
Yeah.
After the great Johnny purge of post Evo, I haven't seen many Johnnies.
Yeah, like to be fair, like the players that were already strong with Johnny before he got buffs and before his nerf, like, are still playing him even after these nerfs. So it's gonna be very interesting to see, like, Roland having to take a defensive posture early. Aspen just running the Millia game plan, gets a counter hit, should be able to wall break from here. Will do so.
Getting a wall break, Roland needs to like, I want to say slow it down just a little bit, but of course Aspen is not gonna let you do it. The fake cross up, that's nasty, that's dirty. I like that. I love disgusting mix in my games, bro. I like that. Big fan of fake cross up. Oh, but nice card anti-air.
Good block on the Artemis, but still getting clipped, and now the forward throw to set up the disc. Good defense by Roland, able to start offense.
Low-key wave dashing in if you really inspect it. Johnny low-key got a wave dash.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Johnny's step dash does kind of remind you of a wave dash.
Low-key look like a wave dash if you stay around it long enough. But oh no! Needing to spend the burst right there. That looks like a strong situation for Roland, but getting the hit Aspen not letting the hit go any further than that. Oh, what did you get hit with?
I do not know if that was an overhead or if that was a low from Aspen. Either way, Roland getting clipped. Not dead yet, though. We'll have one guess.
Hey, as long as you don't get hit one more, don't get hit one more time, you lock it. It's still perfectly almost winnable.
Definitely was
almost
winnable there. Yeah, it was certainly winnable there, but Aspen able to close out. I'm actually reading like Johnny's step dash for the first time. Really? It can't be canceled into a block or faultless defense like Giovanna or Leo's?
It can't?
It cannot, apparently. That's crazy.
Damn. That sucks.
It really does.
Sucks. That's bad, unfortunately. I mean, Roland seems to be making it work out. They did take a round off of Aspen, and it seems like having a good round start right now. This Millia character might just be too fast for Roland to get the hang of. Even with the step dash, you need to have some good defense. All your mix, you're getting grabbed.
Just mash the throw on the mix. Why not? Sometimes you'll get hit, sometimes you'll just win, and now Aspen stuck against the corner. Gets clipped low!
There it is. Now I see it. I see it. As long as you stop the Millia in their tracks, stop them, hold them right there, put out the sword, say nope, you are no longer passing this area. You can take the round off. Oh my god, that 6K from downtown.
God, the Capel connecting from so far away, and now Roland having to guess on the mix. Tries to go for another Hail Mary throw, but Aspen nowhere in sight, able to get the wall break.
Oh, it's looking so good. Still have a bar getting put by an overhead. The defense is still looking solid. The jump back 5K. Still looking good. Run a throw, putting Aspen in the corner, spinning the gold burst. Aspen
needs to rebuild some resources to get this mix started, but Roland, big counter hit. Go for a reset.
Oh, but the nice deflect shield, break it off. One hit can seal it for both parties. Is looking scary. Just keeping the pressure safe. Low misfinder.
2K2D is gonna do it for Aspen. Stays alive in this game.
The tried and true 2K2D. Let's see what the round start is. Rolling up with the throw. Ooh, caught him the jump attempt. Throwing up another card. Where are you trying to go? Stop trying to get in the air. You're having a wall broken, spinning the super. Hold on. What's my name? It's Johnny. Get the wall break. It's a hard knockdown. What's it looking like from now on?
It's out the deflect shield. Now the deal. There's the guard crutch, and Senga, you're down to Chipp. And the low misfinder.
Oh nah. Roland said it's his turn to play the game. Roland had to shut that down.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Had to shut whatever Aspen was doing down. Saw Aspen doing a whole bunch of nonsense and said no. This is not how we play the game around here.
Aspen though, yeah. Lock it back in. All right.
Lock it back in. Sending the Millia back out. Thinking about maybe a character switch, but maybe we're feeling confident on the Millia.
Duel 1.
Only time will tell if that was the right call. If they do have a character to swap to, Roland. We'll get a counter hit trade to start things off. Immediately closes distance to 5K. Now, trying to apply pressure. Gold burst, really?
Yeah, gold burst immediately. I do not want to hold any more of Roland's pressure. Really not the strongest on the defensive, but once you get this offense like this started, you don't know what's gonna happen. Get into the corner, set up the miss, not blocking the overhead, getting a nice wall break immediately.
Roland though, still holding on to this burst. Clips Aspen low, now trying to set up for something. YRC saves Aspen though.
You're just pressing. You do not want this to go anywhere. Hold on to the collar. Give me a Give me the burst 2.
Oh, put the burst in the bag and nobody gets hurt.
This really feels like a fly swatting type of matchup where Johnny is just on here on the ground trying to swat everything at this Millia character, and right now it's working. The Bug Zapper is getting a lot of uses right now. Oh my god.
Yeah. Strike throw situation.
And it is a perfect.
Yeah. 7 letters on the screen. Rolling now up 2-1. Aspen. And just sort of caught. Just froze there at the very end. Didn't know whether to try and stick out a button or just block. And Aspen was just like, I'm just throwing you. How about that?
Like, how about that? And you know, it's crazy because Aspen had a really solid game 1 to start with. Seems like Roland made a very quick adjustment to Aspen's game plan. The quick download.
Let's see, can Aspen bring us to another game 5? Roland gonna seal things away with a clean 3-1. Already getting hit by the Capel. Roland now. Still holding on to this burst.
Oh, the delayed overhead. You have to hold all that into the super, tacking on some more damage. Keep it sizable with a hard knockdown.
Backdash. A good air button now. Aspen.
Oh, nice.
Up. Yeah.
Go ahead. Even from this far away, it's still scary trying to fight Johnny from that range. We kind of buttons on the shoulder side and just getting hit by all these sword doorables. Hold on, wait a minute. 2S, where are you going?
I think Roland could have killed from there had they not gone for the deal. Aspen making good use of that lease on life that Roland accidentally gave them.
Finally presenting the cross-up. You haven't seen it yet this set. So finally time to start presenting the cross-up. Hopefully you guys get another chance to do it again, but you're getting the flex shield baited. You're not having a lot of burst left, and you're just gonna get hit again. The wall break. Oh, and going into the super. Hold on, spell his name out for him. Taking the round.
His name isn't perfect, but it's pretty dang close. Rolling now, match point. Dash up 5K, good anti-air.
He's getting a lot of usage out of that too, which I'm kind of surprised on. Oh, but the nice first base. Getting some solid conversion, and what are you pressing? Getting the wall break.
No hard knockdown though, didn't want to spend the tension, and now Aspen with the stop sign. Should be able to seal it from here. Yes, Septum Voices closes it out, no wall required.
You know what, you were right. Aspen will take it to a game 5 scenario. You were right.
Now Roland, can you readapt?
What? Let's see if you learned anything from the very quick match that you just played.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start.
You know what? Keep it a little simple. Far slash, heavy slash. Keep it simple into the mix. Put him in the corner. Hard throw into that gold burst. Don't want to hold no pressure.
Fortunate gold burst from Aspen, able to build some tension. Roland using blue burst to reestablish pressure. You're not invincible during that!
You with super from right there is kind of crazy. Aspen getting grabbed by the collar, thrown up into the air, the close slash OTG. Sitting Roland on a set point. Oh my god, that Aspen to get through the 5K. Why are you blocking the mix? The mix is not enough to get through Roland. Roland has adapted, not getting hit by any more. Oh, did a flex shield.
Almost every single deflect shield Aspen has gone for has just been thrown, and now Roland presenting strike throw.
You know what? Maybe this Johnny character isn't as bad as I. Oh,
I don't want to hold any pressure. I do not want to hold any pressure. Rolling, Mr. Hugdroid.
I'm interested. We did see a pot earlier. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so we're good. Alright, we're good. No, nothing happened, you know. I just don't think nobody was truly prepared to take out a pot of such caliber.
Hugdroid. Looking for an opportunity to close distance, but nobody.
I just want the break.
Bro, there's no way.
Yeah.
Good reversal. Good reversal on the super. You know it. You gotta make space for yourself. You don't want the pot to hold on any more space.
Yeah, using the key grab, getting more of that jealous rage, big counter hit on the splash. They don't find it time to go into jealous rage, but Hugdroid pressing.
Pressing all the buttons. Go out, close out the round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Round on the board for for nobody. Sorry.
Yeah, for nobody. I'm on a long time. Get the A.B.A off me.
Yep.
Drag him down into a pot buster. What are you pressing buttons for? What are you pressing buttons for? Nobody?
I'm not sure, but Hugdroid able to find a path to victory, and now first 2 rounds been split. Nobody immediately into the jealous rage, trying to find an opening, does so, but your meter's taken away.
Even without the jealous rage, you're still gonna get the wall break. Going into the super with the hard knockdown. Ooh, that's fucking across him. You can only block so much. Oh, no more jealous rage. You know what? It's not like pot can zone you out for real, so you can still make your way in, but you gotta be worried about the pot buster. Now let's grab him first. I think grabbing a grappler is still always will be a really funny option.
I mean, whenever I grab a grappler, there is hatred behind it. I'm not sure if anyone else feels that way, but it's like, I'm gonna beat you at your own game.
In the face of such adversity and such a big bodiness of a grappler, and you decide I'm gonna take their job, and that's what I'm gonna run with. I always think that's a hilarious option.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, see if nobody can keep up that momentum with a good game 1. Mixteen kind of want to start their own type of game. Hold on, where are you going? Hold on, bring him back down.
Oh, tries to go for pot buster.
Even though nobody has a nice read on the jump, still getting thrown in, still getting stuck into this corner. Oh my god, what happened? Mixteen just kept pressing buttons and they just couldn't escape.
I mean, that's sort of the inherent weakness of A.B.A, unfortunately, is when you're not in that jealous rage, your buttons are just that much weaker. And having no jealous rage meter to work with, you gotta take a risk on something with armor, or just one of the meter build options. Also, you are not dead, Burst! Saves lives, if only for a moment.
Needed to spend the burst. Like, actually, they had nothing else to their name, and really no more to their name, as nobody will be taken out. Tying up the game already at 1-1.
It's this very interesting dance that these two are really playing, like, because obviously these are two very close range characters. Like, they want to be up in each other's face as much as possible. And they both have also very good distance options from about mid-screen. Good burst from Hugdroid Mixteen, getting the positive.
But nobody's still keeping their pressure up, but not getting a wall break. Flashing up for the first 2H.
No, doesn't go for, I think, the Axe super. I think it might have hit just high enough to go for the kill, but now nobody's stuck without. Oh! Okay.
You know what? Sure, I agree. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, game. You're right. My bad. You're right. I thought it was gonna drop. I was obviously incorrect.
I might have to go to the Rex on that one. There might be a challenge flag on that play, but alright.
Sure. You know what? I agree, A.B.A. I agree. Your love is just too strong. Sending out like 5 overheads in a row. Do it again. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Just getting harassed in the corner. Throwing a grapper out of Hammerfall. Oh my god. Oh, what's the mix? You have to spin the burst.
Oh no, the door's been opened and you are dead for trying to go for super. Nobody takes another game.
Wait, that was game 3?
That was?
What? I thought that was just 1 round!
No, my friend.
I blinked. I must have blinked and I missed something. I must have missed something key to the structure of these rounds. I could have swore that we just started game 3 and suddenly we're on game 4 now.
I mean, that's just the speed at which these matches can go. Again, like, both of these two are capable of just ending rounds so quickly. Hugdroid Mixteen needs to find an answer here for nobody's pressure.
I mean, just kind of hopping around seeing what nobody's going to do and what's their answer to that.
Nobody now in Jealous Rage gets the anti-air and now should be able to drag Hugdroid up to the wall.
That hurts a lot. Yeah, spin the key, get a lot more blood. Get a lot of the key gauge up. It hurts when you're playing pot. Over him. Oh my god. What's the mix? Oh, the left, right. Even it on the same side. Good defense. But, oh, you still have to block it.
And here we go. Hugdroid can establish a winning position from here.
He messed up the Kara, got 6k, he tried to save it. It's so unfortunate.
That hurts. Okay, yeah, Blue Water Soul into Potbuster, start things off. The Potbuster, though, heavily scaled. There's an unscaled Potbuster, and now nobody stuck in the Tsukuyomi. The backdash.
The pressure up. Suddenly, nobody's starting off with not a lot of health to play with, but like, it might not be the worst thing ever. It seems as if they can escape the pot pressure, they don't have much to worry about. Using the heavenly to escape, but you're just getting 2 A's out with the Jealous Rage up.
Hugdroid, you may just have to throw out a reversal here.
You need to do anything. This is not looking great. You have to using the deflect shield to get them off of you. They're getting clipped by all the overheads. The 2H, and that's gonna do it. Nobody going 3-1 gets Mixteen. That was spooky. That was scary. This A.B.A. character, you give her a full key, suddenly she becomes untouchable.
Memento is all I can say. Chipp versus Happy Chaos. Oh boy.
You know what? I can say this in third. My local scene is not a fan of this matchup. The Chipp players over here do not like Happy Chaos at all. All of them watching this right now are not happy with this. Chipp getting wall broken immediately. I can feel their pain.
Oh. A lot of players still saying that Chipp, one of the best characters in this patch right now, but Willie Wickerson gonna do their best, try and prove them wrong. A perfect to start things off tonight.
Oh, Redtro trying to answer back a little bit, and suddenly, after the burst, getting pulled full screen, keeping the curses up, but then nice bar slash. Well, Red could make a way back in. Oh, but the wall is hold on. Knock him down.
Redtro getting the blender started, although Willie Wickerson, a very fortunate counter hit trade, able to free themselves from the wall, if only for a moment. Yeah, no, there was no way you were living through that.
No. You were done. You were done. Back it up. Back it up. That super was taking you out. And only 1 hit of J8 will allow you to confirm this into the wall. Yeah, nice little wall break to get a little positive bonus going. Setting up the tightrope. Not could be able to make anything happen, so unfortunately.
Super focus. Now 3 shots still in the chamber for Willie Wickerson. Redtro, run up throw. Under tension to work with, as well as burst. Are we going to try and bait it out? No, just immediately into the wall break. Zomze Roga is the call. Will this kill?
Absolutely. It will absolutely. We did not want to deal with the Happy Chaos character any longer. If we need to spin the bar, we are spinning the bar.
Absolutely. And yeah, like that was a lot of damage as well. Not only with the minimum scaling getting reset, you also had the wall break damage, I think, to follow up if the super itself did not kill.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
Redtro.
Zanuff Roga doesn't wall break. It will, I think, switch sides and put your opponent on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So, although it is the more damaging super in the case, so I do agree with the usage. But hold on, wait a minute. Baiting the using the DP right there immediately. I guess we just have to present the option.
Willie Wickerson fighting their way out of the corner. Yeah, Deus Ex Machina should be close to. Oh yeah, no, you are 100% close enough to the wall.
Well, you know, I think that's crazy. He gets a wall break for pretty much free from corner to corner. That's kind of sick. And he does it again, actually. Oh, my bad. My bad, Happy Chaos. My bad. I forgot you were the final boss of this game.
He was that man the whole time.
The whole time, he just gets to do whatever he wants. Just a silly little guy, I guess. But Chipp Zanuff got a little something to say about this. He's not going to say much, though. Chipp Zanuff is not going to say much about the Happy Chaos oppression that's going on. You can run all the pressure, like, the moment I pull out this pistol, you're going to have to hold it. You know, Redtro's not going to allow him to get the offense started.
Well, he actually no bullets left in the chamber, so he's going to have to find an opportunity to stop pressure and go for a reload. Redtro, though, is going to get the kill here.
You can't let Chaos reload.
Yeah, you cannot, especially once Chaos finally runs dry on the revolver. Big counter hits start things off for this third round. Lead grab is the call.
You're going to take advantage of it. No, didn't have a meter of RC over the overhead. It's gonna force you to hold all this damage. Not enough to go for a super, but still having some good bullets. Still having a good chunk of bullets in the chamber. It is still not a great situation for Redtro. Oh, the counter hit 2D. This is gonna hurt. Needing to spin the burst.
Having to spin the burst there, but unfortunately, Willie does find the hit. Will kill, just spins the 50 for a statement. Ties things up, one apiece.
Has to let it go. We are tying things up one apiece. This Happy Chaos character is just... He's certainly a character at the end of the day. He's certainly a character. I think his design is cool. I think what he does is messed up. What he does in this game is messed up, but he is visually a really cool looking character.
Yeah, like the entire concept of Happy Chaos, like I think when I first saw him, I thought he looked like the coolest fucking character in this game. But the fact that he plays like this just sort of kills me inside.
It's just very saddening, but let's see if the Redtro can defeat the great evil that is Happy Chaos. Going for a nice command grab. Get the pressure up. Oh, caught a mashing.
Counter hit trade does not allow Willie an opportunity to establish offense. Redtro sealing it up.
Just back dash again the roll, but not pressing it. Not pressing gun on the roll. Keeping it open. Having to hold all this pressure from Chipp. Keeping the rope up. Oh my god, what do you do against the vortex? The mix.
I mean, you still have Burst in pocket. That is going to be your saving grace if you're Willie Wickerson. However, getting the big counter hit starter should be able to wall break from this position. Deus Ex Machina will guarantee it. And now, if you're Redtro, you gotta guess Willie trying to establish this vortex.
Getting mashed on it, like full burst getting blocked. So you have to spend everything just to keep the defense up, but the bash 5P will allow Redtro to go up a game 2-1. Is looking Redtro's offense is looking really good right now.
Yeah, and just able to like get offense started against Happy Chaos is like half of the battle. Like Chipp 5P is his best move for real.
Yep, gonna have to mash it out. In a scramble situation, when Happy Chaos is just that close to you, I don't blame you.
Redtro now just needs this game in order to get another W.
Looking in the overhead, but getting a little scrambly with it, keeping the pressure up.
Stays low, gets the wall break. Now Willie only able to get a shot off, but not finding anything. Willie's gonna die with burst.
You know what? GG's go next. Save the burst for the next round. That's when you really lock in, Willie. That's where you lock in. Keep the pressure up. The cross up roll gunshot. Chipp don't matter though. Chipp do not care. He will be DPing on your pressure.
5Ks from downtown.
Just kind of pressure. Good counter hit. Forward slash into super. Now this will wall break, giving us not only the positive bonus but the hard knockdown. No mean to play with just yet.
Willie's down to last touch scenario. Redtro finds it though.
Redtro being able to find the touch far slash into Rekka, allowing him to go 3-1 against. And I was blessed with a Zato on my plate. I cannot wait to see it.
Zato versus Testament. Definitely a matchup that you do not get to see regularly. tskrBrian already off to a blazing start though, landing the command grab, getting the refund on Eddie. FatedCrimson forced to spin burst.
Get him out the air. Where are you going? It is my turn. You are getting stuck in this corner, getting another command grab to replenish Eddie.
Yo, what was that?
Oh, and you gotta stop pressing. And you gotta stop pressing. The demons. That's what they were. The demons. They gotta talk.
Yo, Scary Esquire with the $35 direct dono. Thank you.
Bless your heart, Mr. Esquire. Bless your heart. I know our players are going to be very, very well fed with your money.
Oh no, was that brain trick?
I don't even know. Eddie's just on the screen. He is clapping his hands. Eddie's on the screen doing whatever Eddie feels like it, turning into a frog. FatedCrimson has to hold all of this, but the nice teleport out. He is going to make his way out, getting a nice wall break scenario. That's a good bit of damage. Sending the stain to keep it plus.
Kiske forced to use burst, and now it's a one-touch situation for both sides. Kiske though, finding it first.
This Zato character is just pressing and it's just working. Don't let people tell you Zato is bad. The moment you get put in this, that's where you know you lost.
I mean, it's just, you know, Zato is not in a... I would say Zato is in an interesting state in this game. Like, I think that there's a lot of memories of like how good Zato was back in Zerd and also in like earlier revisions of Zerd.
Yeah.
So like, just a character specialist character now. Like, you just cannot pick up and play Zato. You have to spend in the time in order to make him good.
The average Joe Schmo Zato is a bottom tier character, but the character specialist Zato has to be top 5.
Absolutely. Same thing can be said about Testament though. Testament not playing the Like, especially if you have memories of Testament from back during Plus R, they do not play the same way. So you need to put in time with this character in order to make them good, though. tskrBrian definitely getting the better of the character specialist matchup at the moment. FatedCrimson not dead yet. One guess left on their plate.
Truly a battle of who has more hours on this character. Just barely clipping with a life, but you're pressing something. And that's what allowed FatedCrimson to get the round off. The fade away air button is going to allow him to get a counter hit. Pushing him into the corner, but tskrBrian's got the side switch somewhere. I blinked and he's just on the other side. What?
I don't know. Like, Zato just like does whatever he wants at times. And again, the command grab.
We really want Eddie to play this game with us. We can't do it without Eddie. That's such the life of a puppet character. You keep moving the corner, you have to block all this pressure, and you're just getting a command grab.
Zato's no Carl Clover, but he does a damn good impression at times.
He's doing his best. And you know what? For right now, it is absolutely working out. If you squint your eyes, there are hints of Carl Clover within this matchup.
FatedCrimson again. Once again, trapped against the corner. This time, tskrBrian staying airborne. FatedCrimson finally giving up first, and now it'll start a little bit of offense. There's the air throw. There's the OTG.
The pressure wasn't airtight enough. Getting the reversal throw and getting a number for a wall break.
I don't think wall break would have killed in that scenario. FatedCrimson might have been alive with just a pixel of what tskrBrian was thinking. But here we go, Vostrovia for the wall break.
Was it going to be going up with the wake up throw? tskrBrian does not care about your pressure. tskrBrian, your pressure is fake. It is not real. I will wake up throw. It has worked 2 out of 2 times. tskrBrian is just playing the play. tskrBrian is playing with no type of respect in their heart right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these two fighting in top 8 in the near future, but that is going to have to be a discussion for later on. tskrBrian looking for the clean sweep at this point. Can FatedCrimson start down the path of a reverse sweep?
FatedCrimson is going to need to put some respect into tskrBrian if he wants it to happen, though. And he's about to start blocking Eddie. Because the moment Eddie gets that hit in, there's a lot of damage on the board.
The drunken shade. So good.
Oh, he just ran up 6 feet. He don't care about no projectiles. tskrBrian don't care. Hold by super, and he go get him.
It is the perfect for tskrBrian.
7 letters. 7 letters of
FatedCrimson. Pressure is mounting, and tskrBrian smells blood in the water.
Not a safe place for Faded to be. Faded has been stuck in the corner for a while.
The drunken shade shutting down the Grave Reaper, but wait a minute. FatedCrimson finding an opening, able to get some damage, but the wall break saving tskrBrian from suffering more.
He got a conversion from that far out and then getting a command grab. I just barely being able to do it with the RC. tskrBrian with the clean sweep that since we haven't seen since like the first game.
Absolutely.
Characters coming up, a Sin and an Eno. I'm very interested to see how these interact with each other.
I mean, the Eno army came out to play for Frosty Faustings.
That is true. That is true. They did come out to play, but honestly, Sin might be able to handle it one man army by himself, keeping Kimmy in the corner, running their pressure and getting an immediate wall break.
Not enough to kill. Crimpy. Good backdash BRC in order to confirm.
Backing away again. Don't want the Sin character to hold any of their pressure. Just getting poked out, spinning the burst this low of health. You're about to get TP. You were calling for that.
Definitely would have liked to see Crimpy hold on to the burst a little bit closer to the chest, but hey, that was then. This is now. Skud already spending their burst, actually spending the entire stamina gauge, so that way we can take half health from Crimpy.
Spending it all just to get the wall break from coast to coast. Getting almost a full tension gauge up. Finally getting one stamina back, but it's that all this for what? You're getting stuck in a corner, but the air backdash BRC being able to punish the whiff throw attempt. Take him to the corner. Give me the wall break. But I don't even need to spend the extra meter for it.
Crimpy
the person again at such low health.
I mean, that time it was more understandable. You had to spend it, otherwise you were just giving up the game at that point. Still,
Right.
Skud taking that first round, but we'll see. Crimpy, can we adapt?
Will we make these adaptations? You gotta make the adaptations right now. I mean, you might be down a game, but you have a lot of game to play. I'll do this cut just kind of start running a lot of offense. Good counter hit with no convert, not getting a conversion off of that's kind of crazy. Yep, force the plus frames. 2K2D. Oh.
Nope, connects, but no follow-up. And now Skud applying pressure, gets a counter hit. Good burst from Crimpy. And the
nice
RC
vortex.
sultry dance.
Keeping it nice and simple. Low-key. This might be the...
Oh, you should be able to kill. Yep.
I was about to say this might be a game more on the more patient side, and then we get a big counter hit, so I might have to take that back. Game was looking mad patient just 2 seconds ago. Yep, now you have to hold all the mix. You know, very known for bringing some dastardly mix on you with their hover.
Yeah, but Skud pressing, able to bring it back to mid-screen. Now Crimpy, once again, trying to represent that mix, but it doesn't matter what you're representing. Sometimes when you're Sin, you just throw out the DP, hope it works, and you can see the end result of that. Crimpy down to their final third.
Final third. He's now looking good. I'll confirm off the RC, allowing Crimpy to get one more lease on life. They need to make something happen. Go for the command grab!
Will that help?
I think? Just barely not enough to kill. It is a one-touch game. Skud is throwing away the gold burst just to get the hit. Now, you are not taking the hit.
Now.
I mean, spinning the gold burst, yes, but now you have to play this next round with pretty much no burst at all. Crimpy is going to need to take full advantage of this, and it seems like they are. Saying that, although a healthy and growing boy, already down in the orange to his last 20%, is not looking good for Skud. Not having a burst to play with, they're going to need to make something happen.
Take a minute though, Skud finds a hit. An accidental drop though will cost them. Crimpy ties things up, gets on the board.
Just like that. Look, man, growing boy and all, but you can't beat experience. Eno is not new to this, she is true to this.
Absolutely.
Taking us to a game of 3. Seems like Crimpy has gotten a little bit of a download going on. Let's see if Skud now has the adaptation to go along with it. Starting off a little further back.
Yeah, respect given by Skud to start things off, but now all-out aggression. Crimpy an early burst gets blocked, and now Skud going for the Tyrant Barrel.
Yeah,
Gets it now.
The burst phase with the wall break, going for the throw. Eno's already dead. Eno's just already dead. What? He knows already dead.
Yep.
That was a quick hit. Being able to go under the bar slash with.
Oh, deflect shield, unfortunately, doesn't put Skud far enough. Able to get the counter hit. And now RTL for the wall break. Crimpy got 50% tension. What you gonna do? Just wake up reversal.
Just whipping the plus frames to get the 2K2D. Needing the YRC just to get out of the pressure. Vortex, nice mash out. Seeing a good bit of deflect shields today. Yeah, they're going up for the dash up throw. 2 times. Wait a minute, can we get a third? Nope, just go for the meaty close slash.
Good now, just needs one more game. Meanwhile, Crimpy tie. Again, gonna have to tie things up.
Yeah, Crimpy's not out just yet. We've seen game 1 and we've seen game 2, and those are two totally different Crimpies that played. So it's all. This so far has just been a game of adaptation. You take the game, I evolve, and I take the next game. So maybe Crimpy has something to learn. Maybe I need to put something into practice right now. Get a whole DP to the chest. That's not something you adapt to, though.
Yeah. And you just kind of have to give Sen a lot of respect in a lot of situations. Because the threat of that DP is so omnipresent.
Playing a little further back, using the projectile. Nice hover dash over the slide in, stealing the burst away. A real punish, allowing Sen to make their way out of the corner, and somehow already pushed to the other corner while barely getting any hits in, just off the block string alone, pushing them to the corner. But
victory from downtown isn't enough to kill, but Chemical Love will be enough.
It will be enough. I'm telling you, Crimpy's finally adapted. Crimpy's evolved. We are going game for game on each player. Nice 2K2D. But another wake up DP in the throw. Oh, and can we get a third throw? The meaty close slash. Hold on, Skud might have evolved faster than Crimpy seemed possible.
Crimpy did get the hit, just wasn't able to confirm, and Skud with the A.B.A. puts themselves on match point. Crimpy goes out the note, stops Scud's approach. Wait a minute.
A huge confirm, but throwing out the burst, we do not want more of that damage to stack on. But we're still getting hit. Not getting a wall break, and the reversal throw! And the counter.
Tyrant Barrel. I think that was the sweet spot, Tyrant Barrel. Now Crimpy Tie in danger of dying.
And the block reversal. Oh my god. Skud evolving way faster than any of us should have anticipated.
For the Kai versus Johnny matchup.
A tale between swordsmen. A swordsman showdown. This is gonna be exciting. Kai visually more on the more basic side of characters, but he does have some interesting tools versus the ever cool and ever flowing Johnny.
I mean, you have the yearbook, you have the swordsman, and it's a picture of Kai, and then you have the cooler swordsman, and it's a picture of Johnny.
The cooler Kai.
I mean, good block on the instant and Senga, but not blocking the follow-up.
And you just have to hold this. This doesn't kill. It doesn't kill, but it will put you in a precarious situation. One more touch can do it. Toss him over the shoulder. He ain't nothing to me. Is this guy? He's scary.
He ain't nothing to me, man.
It ain't nothing to me but Falling Robin having a little answer back for his own self. Getting a nice little wall break. Keeping the combo a little simple. You know, run up stun dipper. Don't want to hold any of it. Saw the charge stun edge. We're not trying to get hit by that. Cash up Mistfinder, putting him in the corner.
Roland looking for an opening. Falling Robin though, good stagger, does clip Roland, and now
Roland is going near the corner, but Falling Robin not really trying to run their way in just yet. Playing a little bit more footsies, but the 5H will get a counter hit, spinning something to get him off.
Wait a minute. Falling Robin looking for the kill. Will get it with the wall splat.
Wall splat into DP. That will do it, tying up the round count. You know what? Looking like a good game one. Getting gassing close, bringing it close. Go to the corner, counter hit, close slash. Needing to spin the burst. That's going to be a lot of damage on the board to let Kai keep going.
Falling Robin trying to keep rolling. Full screen with his fireballs. Now goes in, clips Roland with the shock state applied as well. This should be wall to wall. Yes, it is.
Wall to wall, no wall break, but we're gonna get a wall break off of this small little hit. Nice part slashing. We're rolling, but the DT get him off of me. Falling Robin taking game one.
Falling Robin trying to end tonight's ladder with a W. Same with Roland, though. Falling Robin, 2 games away.
Bringing it up pretty close. Now, Roland isn't out just yet. They did have a pretty close first game. All Roland needs to do is just adjust a little bit. Then he moves, timings around, and suddenly the game will be in their favor. We'll see how Roland adapts to this next game. He'll lead out with the dash and JK, the throw.
Falling Robin, stuck against the corner, gets opened up. Roland just immediately goes for the wall break.
With a nice whip punch on the 2S with playing a little bit of zoning to 6H, getting the confirm, going into the super. We are gonna get a healthy chunk of damage on the board.
Absolutely, but the back throw incident for Roland. And now,
I missed this. Screw your pressure. With the Insinga. With the dash of the
Yep.
Dash of the thing, opening you up with a nice 5P anti here, but not getting a full conversion off of it. Gonna have to hold all this pressure. Going back to the tskrBrian, hold on. Playing a little far back. Both of them have buttons to reach to get to touch each other. The ever reliable misfinder poke into card super.
Joker trick no longer instant kills, but does wall break. Now Roland, a very good spot. Falling Robin does still have burst to work around with.
Not a lot of health to work with either. The reversal super can't burst out of that one. Hold on, write his name down for me. That didn't kill.
Barely not. The guts coming in for Falling Robin. Yeah.
It's fine though. The reversal 5P. Anti 5P. I truly thought that was gonna kill. I had prepared everything. I had prepared my next sentence for a kill, and he lived on with a pixel. Lived on to spite me. That's messed up.
Say Jam, my points.
Say Jam, I'm a rock thrower. You know this. My points.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting,
All tied up, one apiece.
duel 1.
What a beast.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. As a misfiner.
K2D, nice job by Falling Robin, staggering pressure, Roland, forced to give up first.
That right there? That's crazy. Yep, boy, keep it simple. Get some nice damage on the board. Keep the base throw. They're coming in with the card, playing a little poker tricks on you. Come on. Ooh. Getting the delay throw, but nice PRC. Keeping himself safe. Falling Robin taking him to the other corner, knocking it off with a throw. Taking another round.
No respect given at round start, but Roland, first one to find the hit. Now, Falling Robin stuck in the corner. Feeling
a lot of cars, I don't know. And I wonder how many cars Johnny has to buy on a day-to-day.
too much.
Genuinely too many. I think he's selling out stores. Every pack of cards. He's definitely throwing way more than 52 cards every game.
Thankfully, the man probably makes enough money to cover it through his gambling, but Roland trying to take this life bar. Falling Robin not laying down for him though.
Not at all. We are still putting up a fight. If there's a will, there's a way. If you don't get hit, you can make something happen.
Stun Zipper tries yeah, tries to go for the run-up throw. It is not enough.
Tying it up. I'm telling you, these are going to be close games between these two. Tale of Two Swordsmen. No, not wanting to hold the wall break, so it's hitting the burst. 6 PO anti-air.
Oh, tries to go for a walk-up grab, but Falling Robin. Good spacing, able to counter.
Oh, just setting up the OP. Just setting up the OP. Keeping up the plus, keeping up the neutral frame. Going for the throw. Tried to base something out. Playing a little bit from a distance. Falling Robin wanting to slow the pace down, but Roland not going to really allow you to do that. Wanted to flip over, do a little bit some card tricks, I don't know. Get the nice air-to-air. Caught him while doing a fireball, cut the Jack Daniels on him.
Nice job by Roland. Able to scratch and claw for that game. One game away from finishing off tonight's ladder. Meanwhile, Falling
Robin can still pull us out.
Absolutely. By no means.
Absolutely. He's not out just yet.
That they cannot change society. Duel 1.
See though, what does the round start? Yeah.
Good counter hit round start. But nice 6P anti-air at the end. Putting in some solid work. You do like to go in the air quite a bit. But nice counter hit.
Rolling. Very low on life, but can even things up very quickly. Burst though, having to work through burst. The Falling Robin, there we go.
Suddenly we're all looking tied up. Just one good hit from either party. It's gonna be a precarious situation. The shimmy is not looking good. Catching the backdash with the close slash. You're in the corner. Why are you mashing? I still plus.
Rolling. Just trying to send
check him with the
Joker.
projectile.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's too far to get it confirmed. No, barely any meter on the board. You have to make something happen. But the jumping, the JS will be able to do it, putting Falling Robin on game point.
Run up throw for Roland.
Roland's gonna need to make something happen with a nice DP from Falling Robin. Doesn't want to get too much momentum, but suddenly put him back on the corner. The dust! He's not blocking it. Getting the wall break. Not going to be able to kill, but will be a hefty amount of damage. One touch will do it for Roland. All he needs is one to hit. Will he be able to secure it? Falling Robin still playing a little bit more on the defensive, but getting clipped by the card, but no follow off the 2K.
Falling Robin getting a significant counter hit, trying to bring this round back. Tap Dust connects, Tap Dust forces burst out from Roland, so even if Falling Robin loses at this point, they will be in a good spot for this final round. But I think Falling Robin will not be able to bring it back. We got a final round situation. Roland on match point.
Falling Robin thinking Roland would go for a one more throw, but Roland, and that realizing the situation, going for a misfinder. Nice awareness.
There we go. Falling Robin finally getting up first. Roland now free to run offense, but so is Falling Robin. If only for a moment, Stone Dipper actually gets met with misfinder. There's the Joker trick.
It's looking scary for both players. Not having a burst, you have to hold all this damage. This will hurt quite a bit. But not getting the wall break, just getting the wall break now. One clean hit can seal the game for Roland. Oh, the deep dash in. The
First time
dash in.
So close for both sides. Falling Robin will seal it up. We have a final game 5 for the latter portion of our bracket.
When I told you these are close players. They are evenly matched and equally skilled. These are two real swordsmen. One a textbook swordsman style. The other has a deck of 52 and a Jack Daniels in his pocket.
Mankind knew that
I mean,
cannot change.
we shall see. I know that some players would be taking a swig of that Jack right now in order to get that power up. It is game 5.
Lock in, everyone. Lock in. The 2S counter hit, spinning the burst early. Don't want any momentum for Roland, but another 2S counter hit is gonna put you in the corner. In the counter hit, JH getting the burst read. I mean, not the burst, the DP read. Some solid damage on the table. The super just hitting high enough. Spell out his name. That's my boy Johnny.
Roland in dominating command of this round. Falling Robin going to have to find some way to get back into it. That is a good start. The tap dust rings true. Roland gives up first, and it is the correct decision. Able to get the round shortly thereafter. We are now on set point.
Set point for Roland. It's looking kind of scary for Robin. Robin needs some solid sequencing to make this game change in his favor or in their favor.
Robin's going to have burst to work with in just a moment. Not just yet, though. The ball splat does mean that we have to hold this super. We're going to have to hold this incoming Oki.
Good deflect shield, back him up off of you, but not being able to fight out the corner of the 5P, jailing you back in there. You need to make something happen. Johnny has some pretty solid, pretty far-reaching buttons. The far slash.
You're not going to burst back in time. That's my name. Don't wear it out. And it's not enough to kill.
Very not enough. The YRC pushing him back off of the 6P to go through misfire. Another 6P to catch the anti-air. You need to make something happen. No push on the cool slash, but the 2S catching your ankles. Rolling. Sealing the game.
Interesting time having to deal with the zoning of Asuka, but once Slayer gets in, like, Asuka is going to have to work in order to reestablish the zoning game.
Oh, absolutely. Asuka's going to be working a lot in this matchup. Let's be real. Slayer's going to punch these cubes, and Asuka's not going to know what to do about it. That's just a lot of waste of mana.
Asuka versus Slayer.
And we got the birthday train rolling on. Here we go. First match of top 8.
Saying out every cube we have in a deck right now. Slayer's not going to have any of it. Putting him in the corner. So swipe it at him.
A little bit of a scary situation for Magician Girl, able to reestablish, though, and now Scrooge needs to find an answer.
Pretty low number of cards in all honesty. Only 10 cards left in the deck. Gonna have to switch it up. Going to a new deck. Gonna send out the neutral cubes. Going cubes. Pull down the neutral. I lock the Slayer down in the corner.
Magician Girl able to find a path to victory, take that first round. Looked a little precarious there for a moment, but thankfully, entering the second round, Scrooge already only at half first.
Still making the burst back. With that awesome and like the right left. Go ahead, get the
Oh, you're dead. Goodbye.
You're done.
No mana against Slayer? Nah, you're not living.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Go ahead. Big map of punch just to start off. Feeling confident, really.
The one bad thing for Scrooge winning that round so quickly was that you still not have burst at this point. And Magician Girl all over it. Good tap dust, and now Scrooge against the corner, but sends the map a hunch still.
Making it all the way to the other corner. Not getting enough. Try switching just so not getting the wall break. Keeping Magician Girl alive just a little longer. You have burst. You're willing to spend it. Health is kind of equal. Although Asuka does have pretty high guts with mana up.
Mappa Hunt does not find anything. Instead, finds a big back throw, and now Scrooge find an opening.
Tap does.
Yeah.
Tap Gus going unblocked. Magician Girl going up in the first game of top 8.
Very nicely done by Magician Girl.
Not a complete blowout though. Not a complete blowout. Scrooge still has some wiggle room. Still has some leeway to get back in there.
Yeah, looks like we are tried and true with the Slayer so far. Guilty Ear Reloaded. Yo, thank you for the 11-person raid.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate having y'all here for the beautiful top 8. More people coming to watch the Asuka Slayer matchup. Isn't that amazing? Charlotte 5K, get out of here.
Blocking so far, Scrooge. Oh no, yeah.
Go ahead and spin the super. That's so messed up. You have to hold every bit of that pressure. There is no good place to press. This is barely outside of throw range.
What a BRC, able to throw the Master's Hammer, and now Magician Girl. It should be able to kill from here, yeah?
Yes. Will kill. God, this is Asuka. Running Asuka pressure seems like, or getting hit by Asuka pressure just seems terrifying. So many just doesn't seem like there's a good place to press ever. Because if you get one button on any wrong timing, that's counter hit for your life.
To Scrooge's credit, they have not thrown out Hand of Doom at all. Like, Hand of Doom in a scenario like this will probably not work, especially with the Gravity Staff. But we're staying very disciplined. We're not representing Hand of Doom like, oh, and now Scrooge taking control, takes a big bite out of Crime, gets the wall splat, super Mappa Hunch, not enough thanks to the mana shield, but Scrooge in a better spot than they were.
Scrooge having a lot of patience, and that patience could only get you so far, getting opened up by the cube. But the 2D on the wake up. Magician Girl did not account for that.
I mean, yeah, it was a very risky move by Magician Girl to use the life drain to regen mana as opposed to the tension drain.
I do agree, but the life drain just brings it back so much faster. So I understand it, and if you wanted to get the next hit, you'd be in the right situation, but you have to weigh your options out correctly.
Absolutely.
When you're running pressure like this, I just using your health, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because you have to either run the risk of getting counter hit by cubes, or you just have to hold the throw.
In a minute, Scrooge able to find a hit. Magician Girl forced to give up first, and now Scrooge needs to find an opening. Magician Girl shuts the door. Up 2 games.
Up 2 games quickly against Scrooge. The Slayer needs to make something happen. The Slayer needs to come back to the drawing board, needs to analyze the situation that they're in. Because it's not like they're completely getting shut out. But once Magician Girl just gets on that offensive, the pressure just stacks up too high for Scrooge to do anything about it.
Yeah, it's very much Slayer is having to play so patiently for so long, just looking for an opening. And like one solid hit at the right time means that the tables completely turn. But Scrooge just unlucky to find it in the majority of these rounds.
Oh, this is one good hit, but Magician Girl just has such a way of making that one good hit so inconspicuous. You just don't know when to press, just like that. Getting counter hit by the Qs, getting put back to the wall, getting a nice wall break.
This is definitely an Asuka round right now, although having to stop the approach of Scrooge does get the trip, and now a full bookmark coming in. Scrooge, can he turn this around at all? Is there a path to victory in the midst of all this? No, gets clipped by the overhead!
Didn't even teleport! What happened? I seen Asuka teleport and my hand was off the controller. I got hit.
What?
4 fireballs in a row? You're crazy.
That's absolutely insane. Scrooge. I mean, to be fair, Magician Girl is just absolutely dominating right now. All the right spells at the right time. Not close enough to the corner, but it will not matter. The counter hit first gets baited. That's it. That's ball game. Magician Girl 3-0 moves on.
I know I said this when we first saw Magician Girl after the little startup Paragon.
A.B.A versus Potemkin.
2 gorillas on my screen. It is going to be a scrappy match, and I can't wait to see it. Not even blocking the Garuda impact. We just want to hit buttons.
Yeah, also important to note, 2 teammates as well, both members of Yokai, so probably have some good matchup experience against one another. Mr. Yamada for the wall crush. Gojira very low on health already, and yeah, Miracle with the frame trap already sealing up that first life bar.
Characters of the gorilla variety just wanting to hit buttons against each other, and I really hope we get a lot of scrappy situations from it.
Oh!
Using the bot buster, the armor through it. What an option!
I like the idea, especially if you're able to time it right to where Totsugeki like triggers the armor just before the grab becomes active. I'm not sure if that works in practice, but it's definitely a good idea. Oh, wow, so right through the super! No way!
I think she's running through the super like he just wasn't active at all. To end the trip guard with the 2D, making it a quick game 1 for Miracle.
That was sick.
That was disgusting. That was absolutely fit. Gojira not being able to show off much of their stuff at all. The mage is kind of running rampant.
Yeah, you're not really against May. I think like your ability to like goof around a little bit is going to be limited.
Duel 1.
I would assume so, especially against bot, or especially if you're playing bot. Not really having the greatest buttons to contend with. You have to hold the command grab. Already getting another wall break. It's not looking great for on Gojira's end. You have to hold the Tokidekis. What are you even doing against the pressure of your Potemkin? You have to fight your way out somehow.
Megafist is a good option, only nets burst out from Miracle though. The late burst will be what seals it up here. Oh, Gojira tried to go for a reversal. Miracle was ready though.
In the wall break, but the counter hit 2D, allowing Gojira to start for anything, but they just keep jumping out of Garuda. The game plan needs to be switched up. needs to switch up soon. Miracle might go up 2-0 if you don't make some adaptations right now. This is going to be a lot of damage, though. Even as a healthy character like Fine, that still hurts a lot.
Mega Fist does find its mark. There's the big counter hit, and now Gojira trying to bring it to the right side of the screen. RC with the falling!
Doesn't matter. The Totsugeki charging with the RC to claim another Potemkin game. It's not looking good for Gojira. Gojira needs to make some adaptations right now. Miracle is just stomping.
I mean, if you're a Potemkin hater, you are definitely cheering on Miracle. Gojira, our only member of Potemkin Nation in top 8. We'll need a reverse sweep to stay alive.
Gojira's going to need to make some changes happen right now. Just one pot buster back by
Brian. I'm not repeating that, Brian. I cannot. Those words are not in the Bible.
One pot buster will change everything, is all I'm saying. One pot buster. Seems like Miracle is not going to happen, but there's the pot buster! It's happening. Gojira, you need to make the change right now.
Nice.
Hit on the heat tackle.
Not dead yet.
Not close up the wall break. But just one hit, and what the button slam to crush the main. It's finally time to lock in. Counter hit.
Blocked, but Gojira unable to get the Potemkin buster. Now Miracle in a very decent spot. Trapped in the corner though.
Into the air, you need to stop jumping. Nah, keep him in the corner. Cranking up that wrist. You don't want to get hit by Potemkin at this point.
Oh, good ERC.
Overhead. You're imagining. That what? Does it not have invincibility that soon? Oh, nah.
Gojira just trying everything, see what sticks.
A little late in the pot buster, allowing Miracle to jump out. Nice, allowing him to block the Totsugeki. There's not a lot you can do here. The counter hit on the 5H. Taking Gojira's life, putting Miracle on a final game scenario.
Heavenly Potemkin Buster. Oh no! Okay, hold on. I'll talk about what I just found in just a minute. Miracle on set point, in firm control of this match. Here comes Mr. Yamada. I don't think it's gonna kill because of the gut scaling. Oh, it's not. Gojira, one more lease on life there. There's Gold Burst.
Gold Burst. You need to spin it. Spinning the PRC. Just keep him safe, but not having any meter to work with right now. It's not a great situation. Nice backdash. The Totsugekis are everywhere. The butt slip for the counter, but no follows. The Garuda, the ball off the Dolphin.
Gojira needs to play flawlessly from this point on. Any stray hit will mean that Miracle wins at this point. Heat tackle does work. The 5 teams are not linked. Another Totsugeki. Heavenly pop busters. Heavenly Pop Buster whiffing on the Totsugeki. The jump D clashing with the anchor swing, and that is
Duel 1.
We'll see how it goes down. We have having a Faust versus Testament. Problem for J2J. This is another.
And you gotta let them know that you're willing to do it.
I don't know you're willing to do it, but Testament is a lot more able to play this playing a further away game than Faust. Running up, playing the Afro on FatedCrimson though. Oh, give it Guard Crush. What's the mix looking like afterwards?
Oh! Tried to go for a throw attack. Lurry though, good shimmy. The Afro Explosion forcing out the burst from FatedCrimson. Here's the fishing line. Oh, the 9-iron actually does not send FatedCrimson that far. And Lurry with a good Oki setup.
Duel 2.
Nice with the Scarecrow PRC from the Faust up these walls. Going up their tongue. Bomb holding down the neutral with the Crow, getting the nice little anti-hero speed. Same side. Can't tell if they cross up here. Not
we are.
the items as I would expect. The
We are
nice.
We're going fishing, and we are immediately going to the driving range, and there's the wall break.
Nice from the hole in the golf club screen. It's Scarecrow PRC for the teleport, catching up the projectile. Good delayed burst from FatedCrimson. Very wanted to bait it out.
Oh!
Into the mini Faust. You're gonna have to hold that. Wasn't aware of the mini Faust activation. That's gonna be game 1 for Lurry.
Oh, mini Faust!
Mini Faust the GOAT. Mini Faust is the GOAT.
Faust is an S-tier character in this game.
Mini Faust clutches out on in all games.
Yes, indeed.
Mini Faust will never lead you astray. Always trust in Mini Faust.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Trying to start off on Lurry not having any of it. Getting the trumpet, forcing down their neutral. It'll be my turn. Scalpel poke.
Lurry in a much worse spot this game, though. Stain is applied. There's the tap dust, and you have the Strovia. Strovia? Yeah, that should be healed up.
That's absolutely seeing the round. A very quick round going from the FatedCrimson. We've got round start. Lurry able to get the counter. Lurry barely just now getting the burst, but still have to hold all of his pressure. Don't want to burst out just yet. Get hit with another throw. Wall almost broken. Going for the gold burst, but two not close enough for anything to happen. You shouldn't have to hold all that. The burst is gone. Not going to be able to close it out just yet, but this is a touch for game scenario on Lurry's side. Needing to block it or not.
Stain popped, and that is the opportunity that you needed if you were FatedCrimson on the board, keeping things close.
Keeping it close, FatedCrimson. We are in a 1-win scenario. It is looking good on both sides. Both players will, when they get the ball rolling, will shut each other out. So it's all about who can get their game plan started first.
Okay, Brian, you're allowed to type that out, but you also need to be typing that out in the middle of your matchup, alright? Can we make a deal?
Mankind
Can you also add a translation right afterwards? It'd be really funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Just add more to the type. With the
overhead hardware sign.
Mana field.
Good dive kick.
Combo was actually a reset from the mana field.
Oh, this approach just looks like hell. Stain has been applied, but Lurry able to find the hit, able to get the kill. Good job.
Once someone is able to get the ball going in their favor, it's more than likely they have the round. But you never know. Getting out 2 tons, tailing the testament to the air.
Dissipates, and now FatedCrimson. Lurry guessing.
Looking good on Lurry's side, or FatedCrimson's side, but Lurry with a nice lens to mash out, but not gonna be enough. Stuck in the corner with not a lot of health left. The J2K to fight out. Not using them, get it a PRC after Scarecrow, allowing FatedCrimson to get the throw off.
Again, this round start so good for FatedCrimson. Although the mini Faust does give Lurry an opportunity to close distance and try and start their own offense. Back bomb.
Galco Bard Crush. Oh, that you're trying to jump out, but getting hit with the close slash. Run to the other side. Now you're just in the other corner now.
Big counter hit. There's a bomb for you. FatedCrimson forced to kick it away, but Lurry still applying pressure. Mix does connect. Now FatedCrimson not being sent through the wall. We have an afro in pocket though.
Hammer into all-point swing. A touch for game scenario on FatedCrimson. You can't get hit by anything right now.
Oh, tries to go for a mix-up. Lurry though.
Scary. One to hit.
Here with the stain and yeah.
Yes.
Great job by Lurry. Scratching and clawing for that second game.
A good 2S from Lurry will be able to take it away from FatedCrimson. Allow him to go up 2-1. FatedCrimson still not out of the game just yet. FatedCrimson gets the round start hit. It's looking like a FatedCrimson game. I'm telling you. FatedCrimson's gonna get a round start counter hit, and we're gonna cut to black, and it's gonna be 2-2. I'm seeing it right now. Writing the script right now. Okay, maybe not a counter. It's actually good in the first hit. We can make some momentum out of this. He can lock this bounce down. Along the side, walking down a little bit. Let's just go for the now. Nice teleport to the other side. Urging to keep him in the corner though.
Yeah, there we go. We head to the driving range. Send through the wall. Lurry. Just raw 5-iron. Hits FatedCrimson. Lurry just scratching and clawing to stay in this match. Great backdash. Able to confirm.
Just worrying about the bomb, not trying to go for anything serious. Not being able to grab the donut, being too close to the thing and don't want to get hit by it. Don't want to trip over it. Now just letting the Faust out a little bit. Look up the Arbiter signs, but getting knocked down by the ton, allowing Faust to get a turn. Golf it! Hold on. 4.
Lurry now on set point to FatedCrimson. Only one counter hit away from being right back in the thick of things. Oh, but another good scalpel hit!
That also might be our next top 12 pick. Tiger Woods in the making. Solid defense. Nice block on the Arbiter's side.
FatedCrimson still applying pressure. Good 6P! Oh, but maybe an accidental drop, I'm not sure. Maybe trying to go for Oki. Regardless, FatedCrimson forced to the middle of the screen. Oh no, backed accidentally into the exploding bomb!
Where did they know the bomb was going to go off of that far? And the gold burst just not close enough. Lurry's going to be able to take it 3-1 against FatedCrimson, knocking them to losers.
Oh.
Wins.
Versus Zato coming up next.
Axl versus Auto matchup. This is what I'll be interested in. How do you make your way around? That's like just make just kind of running around Chester Brian. Having a hard time making his way in.
Nice block on the attempted time stop super, and now tskrBrian able to find an opening.
Good burst making their good burst from Deafheaven, making sure they don't have to deal with it any longer.
Eddie's gonna be taking a quick vacation. Deafheaven though, very low on life. Oh, challenges the approach.
Not blocking the same side mix up. Not blocking the same side mix up.
Good block.
Holding down. Running the offense. The Eddie mix, which are looking like going overhead into the low. Another one overhead into the command grab. I'll be real, I'm holding over. I'm not blocking anything. I'm getting hit by everything.
Yeah. If you're Deafheaven, you're probably just like content to die with burst right now. If you can try and find some way to get back into it. you will gladly take it. But we are going to go to final round. Burst available for both sides in Deafheaven. Unable to keep tskrBrian at arm's length. Oh, never mind. There's command grab.
Sometimes you don't even need to keep him at arm's length. Just keep him further away from that. Nice counter hit. Calling out the calls. Oh, and that nice dust into PRC 2K.
Deafheaven, yeah, good rainwater catches tskrBrian on the approach. It is a perfect.
tskrBrian's really struggling to find like a safe way in against Deafheaven. Every spot they wanted to go and just seem to get clipped by some type of chain. They played from before. They got bear grabbed. Oh my god, I can't.
I can't. I can't.
You're killing me. I can't.
Oh my god. You really are, Khalil. You really are.
We're getting back to the match. We're getting distracted. Give me back to the match.
Game
Running
2
Deafheaven into the
underway.
corner.
Yeah, Deafheaven not blocking tap dust again.
But nice counter hit on the route start.
Big counter hit.
Gonna get a solid combo, but not being able to break the wall from it.
Kiske could try to go for something tricky. No, just goes for a flight left-right mix, and now under tension to work with. Yeah, spinning on the sword.
Yeah, but a touch for game scenario. Eddie with a long poke. He just putting the finger out there like, stop it.
Get some help. Brian. Again, caught on the approach, and now Deafheaven, the one closing distance, trying to really make hay while the sun is shining. Tisker is just having trouble getting Eddie out to play.
Oh, well, that was a nice conversion. I like that. I like that conversion.
Definitely going to be dying with this burst. Yeah, Brian not even looking at trying to go for a blue burst. Final round again. A good counter hit starter immediately earned burst out of Brian. And now Deafheaven again running the game plan.
And getting a wall splat from it. Brian, the game just started. Brian, I swear, had a full bar of health up until like 3 seconds ago. One bad hit. Oh, Brian's now.
I don't know, Deafheaven. You might have been a little too trigger happy with that burst. But tskrBrian not keeping the string safe. Deafheaven mashing out the reversal. 2-0.
2-0 for Deafheaven. It is not looking great for tskrBrian. Axl 2P away from D tier. I'm sick. What does that even mean?
I don't know. Okay, I understand that.
Guys, I'm Gen Z. I can only understand so much before y'all start breaking stuff.
My brain is leaking out of my ears.
Trying to run pressure with not the strongest thing tskrBrian could do. Allowing Deafheaven to fight their way out the corner. Really trying to get the command grab.
Big anti-air out from Deafheaven. Here comes time stop. Oh, we're gonna send. Yeah, try and send tskrBrian the other way. Try to go for a setup. Unfortunately, the gravity increase messing that up, and now tskrBrian able to get the wall break and the full refund on Eddie as well.
I don't know where to block this. Pocket Eddie just going to have to make their way out of there. here. That did a lot more damage than I feel like it really should, for real.
Oh yeah, no, that... As it turns out, Axl hurts.
Either Axl hurts a lot more than I suspected, or Zato's health is a lot lower than I truly believed it to be.
Both can be true.
Both can be true, and also you're just gonna get hit by the oh my, what?
Yeah, keeping things a little bit swaggy. Oh, there is full screen command grab. Have one vision set up, and are we gonna go for it right there? And that should be it for Brian.
That should be it. The damage is good, and you're absolutely dead. Deafheaven throwing up, put it on match point. The round start game. Round start game.
Julio, not you two. Not you two, please.
RTO. Anyways, double command grab, restoring all the Eddie, and you're just getting counter hit. Just hold all of this.
Yeah, this is looking like a Zato round right now, although Deafheaven has been able to make these types of comebacks happen.
But not unless you get command grab a third time. Maybe this is the real potential.
Maybe Zato was secretly a grappler the whole time.
Gojira's just in Brian's, whispering in Brian's ear like the devil on his shoulder. Command grab him a third time.
Do it again.
Do it again. Tell you, Zato's not really a puppet character, but a grappler.
Well, tskrBrian, one step towards a reverse sweep at this point. Deafheaven gonna have to try and kill all the momentum right here. Game 4.
You let tskrBrian get one hit, let his momentum start. tskrBrian's gonna run with it. Give him an inch, he's gonna go with a mile.
Overhead connects, although
Not a full combo, but allowing him to just fly his way out like the corner. tskrBrian still has to make his way in against his action. All angles are just being covered right now.
there's your opportunity to get in if you're Brian, although... Wait.
No Eddie to make use of for the wall break. But you get a command grab to get the Eddie out.
Deafheaven foresees Girl Burst, wants to end this round right here. Brian is buying time to get their burst back, but gets caught by the command grab!
Just the command grab to scoot it away. Deafheaven on a game point. Brian needs to make it happen right now.
Brian already down to half health. Deafheaven taking big chunks out of this life bar.
He's not looking good for Brian. Brian needs to make something happen. He needs Eddie to help him out, but Eddie's nowhere to be seen. Eddie's MIA. Brian not having a lot of health. Deafheaven just catching him everywhere he wants to go, swatting him out of the sky.
He's always raving about his go-to when it comes to Wingstop.
Wingstop is an amazing place. You are absolutely so correct. Oh, okay. It was mind games. It was mind games.
That was an amazing reaction from Magician Girl, by the way.
You can't fool Yami Yuki. Mind games don't work here, FatedCrimson. Hold all these cards in my deck. Hold another cube. Making a way to find any traction in this matchup.
I mean, Magician Girl is just one card pull away from tying things back up. The cues are ringing true. We've got a full bookmark. We like what we immediately see in FatedCrimson, only living on borrowed time, and that time is at 0.
Putting a lot of cubes out. This is Asuka character is a really big fan of cubes.
Oh, connects FatedCrimson. Life bar beginning to dwindle. Good poke out though, if only for a moment. There's super. Pass is FatedCrimson going for a neutral jump.
Just doing anything. This Asuka character is just throwing anything out. Every cube they have in the book is getting put to use. This Asuka character really likes cubes.
Every time I look at chat, I'm in pain. Every time.
Axl Low capable of getting zoned back by his Asuka cell. Holy mog. I'm getting off of Twitch after this. No more reading from you tonight.
Yeah.
Stacking every cube in the book they have, not finally running out of cards. This is FatedCrimson's chance. Well, would be FatedCrimson's chance.
Oh! Harborside actually beat the meatball that time. However, FatedCrimson still ending up on the defensive. There's another meatball having to spin the burst. Oh, super!
Already out, but Harborside just not doing it?
I think so. I think that super invuln frames kept Asuka safe there. What?
I guess so, but nice teleport Asuka from FatedCrimson, allowing them to tie it up as much as they can. Asuka with mana is a pretty high health character. You need to complete it from him before you just get clipped. The air blade allowing Magician Girl. Magician Girl is kind of on a roll. Girl has just been playing so well the entire night.
Asuka did used to be a menace in earlier revisions of this game. Good to see that the dedicated Asuka players have still stuck out with this character through thick and thin and have been able to kind of recapture that magic, although Magician Girl, no more mana left, is going to have to fight for their life.
Blast. I'm getting the mana back. It's still looking okay. The projectile to get rid of the cube and a good counter it. Should be able to break the wall off for this.
Does so. Magician Girl very low on mana at this point. The Stain, able to dissipate it, able to regen some of that mana, but it is not enough. The low Arbiter sign finds its mark, and we head to round 3.
FatedCrimson is not out of just yet, but to fight an Asuka like this, where the cubes are just everywhere, you don't know when you can press, and what button even far enough to reach Asuka at that point. It's just a very scary matchup to be in. Asuka being within the pressure is horrifying. Especially when Asuka has those useless cards in their deck, it is not looking great. The Chipp is just gonna stack up. Caught the jumping, double fireball, triple fireball into the dust. You're not blocking the overhead, allowing Magician Girl to go up 2-0.
Also, do want to correct myself from earlier. Particle Sphere does not actually have invuln, so I'm not sure what the interaction was that allowed for Magician Girl to basically fire it through the Arbiter sign.
Arbiter sign just gave up.
Yeah, it certainly felt that way.
Arbiter sign decided they don't want to play the game anymore and abandoned Testament in their time of need. Starting off the play a little further back, but I don't think that's a great idea when you give Asuka time to shoot up the cubes, building up another deck of cards, getting counter hit. This pressure is just horrifying. teleport out though.
Both sides, no more burst. Magician Girl with the explosion. Another explosion. Meatball does get blocked, and FatedCrimson, no, tries to air stall, but still getting clipped somewhere.
No man, Oscar can explode right now. You need to make something happen. You need a hit. One good touch, the OTG won't do it. The misuse of mana, not being able to reward yourself.
Mark, and now Magician Girl sending FatedCrimson through the wall. We do have another Screamer on deck. We have to use the YRC and drain some of our own life, though, in order to get access to it again. Oh, 3 more Screamers?
3 more, just because. Sending out another huge super. Hard pressure everywhere, but you're getting punished on your hard pressure. Now it's Sesame's turn to start a game plan. Go ahead, lock in FatedCrimson. Don't let Magician Girl keep bullying you with these cards. No more mana, you can kill right here, but sending the first. Magician Girl doesn't want to die. Such a nice tanky.
Nice job indeed, and now FatedCrimson finally on the board. Have we made the adaptation? Have we completed the download?
Is it time? Is it time? FatedCrimson, has a download truly completed, or are we just 70% of the way there?
Oh, we shall see. As Game 4 rolls through, Magician Girl was extremely dominant those first 2 games. Meanwhile, FatedCrimson able to scratch and claw to seal up that third one. Already Magician Girl ripping FatedCrimson. Here comes Particle.
Magician Girl really likes ripping Particle whenever she gets the super for it, or the bar for it.
I mean, I can kind of see the vision that you just want to be able to continue to represent a projectile. And it does seem, it is fairly fast recovering. Like, it's only 32 total frames.
Yeah, like, I don't blame it. I think it's a really good option this side. As you can see, it's been helping out close out games. It's the air conversion with the fireball. Oh my god. I mean, Magician Girl on set win actually. Catching the teleport. See where they're going. The fireball. Oh! Arbiter sign is flipping, but you're going to have to make a trade.
FatedCrimson, last touch. 2K, 2D. First gets big.
First, no bar for super. You have to kill Asuka now before the mana comes back.
Run up tap dust will seal it up.
The tap dust, Magician Girl being able to move on. And again, as you were saying earlier, this doesn't seem like the greatest matchup for Brian for the opposite side. Instead of having to deal with an Axl, you have to deal with the running gorilla that is May.
We're gonna see the Miracle know the matchup. Do they know what they need to do, or is tskrBrian just gonna completely knowledge check them out of this bracket? Seems like Brian does have the strong start.
Really good start against Miracle.
Back from vacation. Again, run up tap dust from Brian.
It's looking really good in Brian's favor. This Eddie is definitely holding down a lot for Brian. Instead of the command grab on the walk up, give me Eddie back. It's time to run the mix. You're not jumping away from the frog. Eddie, go get him. Walk him down for the
Run up tap dust. So good for Brian. Miracle just not reacting to it. Forward throw. There's the drill. And that will be it. tskrBrian should win this. No!
I don't know. The guts. Oh my god, just locking him down. Don't go anywhere. Hold him down on the other side of the screen, Eddie. Please. Do not let this May get me.
Wait a minute.
Please. If the May hits me now, I will explode. With that nice backdash, leading the throw, allowing tskrBrian to go up again. You know what, Type Jazz? He is mogging there you are. The cortisol levels are increasing. Whatever that means. If you can't beat him, just join.
Let's rock.
Again, run up tapped us.
An effective method.
Am I just back in Street Fighter? Is this just the equivalent of like run up drive impact?
Just wait till Brian goes for the 3 command grab. I think it's really good. The throws were coming back.
Oh no. Brian's running through that first game. Meanwhile, Miracle.
Oh, what do you think you're running into? Hold on. What do you think you're going?
That was so sick.
I never said it was your turn to start pressure. Just because I look like I'm on the defense doesn't mean it's your turn. Go on to the other side. And in fact, I don't even need it.
Miracle is just not blocking. It's just not blocking and standing. And it's literally been the thing that has been killing them the most.
I don't think they play the blocking side. So like, this is kind of in line. Was that game 2?
That was game 2. I know.
That was round 1 of game 2.
I know.
What? What happened to the first round? Where'd it go? Okay, genuinely, I feel like I missed the first round of game 2.
Duel 1.
What even? Okay, sure. Game 3. Miracle is actually gonna need a miracle to happen. But just getting clipped by every which way. The command grab, building. Give me my Eddie back. Hold on, you have to hold this. Where do you think you're jumping to? You're in the corner. Another command grab.
I'm genuinely speechless.
A third command grab. Hey, Brian, can I get another command grab, please?
First gets baited out of Miracle.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, he heard you. He was like, I got you, bro.
Thank you, Brian. That's actually just lost the command grab.
Oh, we play this game for money.
This is a game made.
Not blocking tapped us again. Oh no.
This is a game made to be played by people for monetary. We play this game for
dead.
Monetary. Not dead, but this is a guess for game scenario. You do nothing
Yeah.
Any use how don't get hit, you will die. Plus, not blocking overhead. That's I guess that's game. I guess that's game. I just don't believe that was 3 games. I don't believe it. Definitely favorite. Definitely a favorite of the bracket also. Nice J2 data to approach. Keep him in the corner. Throw out the mini Faust already, but nice backdash to avoid command grab. Mini Faust not being as effective as one would think.
Towards the hammer for later use. Again, jump dive kick. Jump dive kick does force Deafheaven to use burst. There's BRC. What are you waiting for? Okay. Command grab. Afro's the light. Now.
Fire guy, hold the bar crush. Who's getting the Afro? I'll get an Afro. Throw the bomb out. It's big. You can't do anything about it. Catching the jump.
Nice. You know what? I will give that to you, Jazz. I genuinely agree with that.
Yeah. I'm getting extra. Actually getting a little close to danger. Afro is really close.
Good with punish, able to get a mini Faust out now.
But the mini Faust is whiffing. Not being able to juggle the axe. Not being able to juggle Deafheaven. But they did. Yay.
Yeah, and Deafheaven immediately gives up burst. Now trying to zone out.
Not a lot of health to work with. Fitting out the hammer in the ton. The scalp was zoning him out. In the bomb. It was just too slow. He didn't have enough time to recover.
I can't even commentate like half of these matches. Like this is half of it's like just pure comedy.
Bro, he's using his 2 and 4
There's a bomb on the fail.
Faust, a character known for toon maxing, you know.
Duel 1.
Oh my god.
Using the truth cell Faust using the very much so acne maxes over here, sending it out every.
Oh my god.
I can't do it. I don't have the heart for it.
Suffering. I am suffering.
I don't have the heart to do all that.
Lurry already half health gone. Gets the fishing line on Deafheaven now. Ooh.
Welcome to the Scarecrow PRC. But allowing Faust to get the trumpets, the little Faust being able to combo juggle and love.
Side swap, mix. There's another mix. We still have a bomb ready, but instead we go for the tap dust combo. We get the wall slot. The wall break will kill.
I didn't think that would kill. Yeah, I did not think that would kill. But you know what? Caught him FDing. Put an afro on him. Hold on. Can't do much about that.
Insane.
Yeah, give Axl another afro. You're afro maxing today. You're afro maxing.
Deafheaven on the neutral jump. Good burst out.
Super.
Oh no! Accidentally drops Lurry into the trumpet.
Over 2 maxing here. Our 2 levels are up. Into the RC. Getting another trumpet. One
You're
done. You're done. Lurry going up 2 games.
Lurry's item RNG has been immaculate.
Lurry is locking, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Lurry has some crazy RNG pulls. You know, you only get good pulls like this when you're not playing any gacha games.
Deafheaven gonna need the reverse sweep at this point. Lurry, 1 game away from securing winner's advantage. Aggressive start.
So much you can do though. It's only the moment an item comes out, it can be anyone's game. But a very strong start from Deafheaven, forcing Lurry into the corner. What the fish line into the golf screen.
Good shin, Deafheaven forced to use burst, and now Lurry. Oh no! Rock Crow.
Sending out a mini Faust. You're gonna be in the mini Faust controlling the area. Mini Faust
Trades though.
Just holding down the neutral, the fishing line. Bring it up. 4!
What is Pro finally connected? That's gonna do that! Lurry now on match point!
Duel 2.
Scarecrow from the top rope.
Fishing line. There's the 5-iron. There's on wait. Here comes a meteor. Deafheaven actually not looking for it. And that has to work. line.
Needs to make something happen right now. Not having a lot of help to work with, and just spinning the burst. It's one more hit, and that's game for you. That's like you will be getting some collisions. You know you will be moving on. The nice RC to get away from the little Faust. Should be able to go over off this, and it will kill off this. Hey,
Great stagger from Deafheaven. Knew that Lurry was going to try and press there. Now Deafheaven working on survival point right now. Lurry on set point. Weird.
The meteors in the bomb right there. The apple being took out. Not hitting anyone just yet. Nice mix.
This is what we were expecting this matchup to look like when we were talking about this earlier. But here we go. Deafheaven trapped. Or snip, snip, snip is the call from Lurry. And now Lurry lighting the afro. Does have Deafheaven trapped in the corner. Can't seem to pick up this trumpet. Finally does.
We're not getting able to jump in time to avoid the little Faust. Stuck in the corner against Lurry. No items on deck, but the ass crow not being able to connect. The 2K2D backing him up away from him. All it takes is one hit for Deafheaven to get the game, and that is going to seal it. Game 3 going to Deafheaven, finally getting a game up on the board. Stopping the Lurry momentum, letting him know that there's still a little bit of fight up here.
Stays alive in a nail-biter situation. We'll see, can Deafheaven continue down this path of a reverse sweep, or is Lurry destined for that winner side advantage?
Mankind. Duel 1.
We'll see.
Let's rock.
Loki comes down to the items Lurry pulls. Immediate any Faust getting put by the Go ahead and put an afro on him. Oh my god, you set the afro on fire now. Oh, put another afro on him. Hold on. Faust, the amazing barber that he is, loves putting afros on him. He's special. A third afro has hit the dude.
Afro is a light. There it goes. Bomb has been planted, but nobody's home. But it doesn't matter. Deafheaven is going to hero burst. Try and bring this back from the brink, but Lurry, immediate PRC crow throw.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
The bomb is way. This is the time to recover and not get killed by the bomb.
Deafheaven.
Ooh, a trumpet?
I'm not sure where that came from or how Lurry managed to pick it up. Good wherewithal from Deafheaven, though.
Oh, the double cross. The double cross. The double cross. No one's ever ready for the double cross.
That is it.
Lurry.
Winner stays on from this point on.
Make something happen. I would also say this is like all Power Rangers matchup for Zato.
I mean, to be fair, every matchup kind of looks horrendous for Zato from a paper standpoint.
Okay, you know what? Thinking about it, this matchup sucks for both characters in the sense that once someone gets started like this, as you see, well, what do you do? Asuka gets on offense, Zato can't really deal with it. Zato gets on offense, I think you have to pull a random card for I think Asuka's move. Which might not even be real.
I mean, Brian not giving Magician Girl even an opportunity to go for that bookmark at this point. Mana Shield has been broken. There's the opposed. Magician Girl able to jump out, but still getting clipped by the Wall Assault.
This is not looking great for Magician Girl on this end, but the defense is too nice. Getting the reversal throw. It's time to set up. Getting clipped by the low. Finally getting a wall break with the
Big back throw for Magician Girl, allowing them to get get the full bookmark off, and now trying to send Brian back to the rematch screen. At this point, it will be the tap dust to seal it up. Magician Girl takes the first game.
She's going to take the first game pretty quickly. You would think tskrBrian would have had that round in the bag. I mean, they had a pretty good start, but it all came down to one sequence that just didn't go in his favor. So that's where he gets knocked again. Reading chat is always a point.
It really is.
I was countering to start off with blocking the meatball, but not. Even though you can block all the meatballs all you want, you're getting dragged into the corner by the Asuka against your will. Having all these cubes, the 6H is gonna clip your dome. And I have to hold the I didn't even know the red key guard crush, and I learned that just now. And it's still not looking like a great situation. There are cubes everywhere.
It's only because of the speed up staff that they do guard crush, but fortunate for Magician Girl to get that speed up staff, able to take tskrBrian's first life bar. We'll see, can they replicate it? Already looks like tskrBrian doesn't want to go through the wall just yet.
Watching Asuka play feels like when I'm watching one of those baby Sim3 videos go because there's just colors and cubes flying everywhere. I feel like I'm having keys jingled in my face right now anytime I see Magician Girl.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all.
I truly don't feel like I'm engaged. I just feel like I'm watching things happen against me. That being said, Magician Girl going up 2-0. Like the last thing I comprehended was with the cubes guard crushing and learning that the speed up staff was put down on the field, and I didn't even see it till Zato just got wall up. Things are happening in my face right now. This matchup sucks for Zato.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
tskrBrian doesn't need a lot. The round start gold burst. All right. We're just doing anything now.
This really is just aura farming at this point.
We're just doing anything at this. No, everything at him.
Hey, yo, wait, yo, hold on. Not dead yet. So, Brian, it's tough to, like, figure out what Brian can do from that, like, moment in time. Oh, that's a good start.
This is a great start. Finally, Brian going on the offensive, needing to make something happen right now.
Screamer actually trades.
We need to stop this Asuka in their track right now.
This mana shield. Oh. Barely avoids getting cracked out of the mana shield, but Brian, big back throw. You're going through the wall.
Guys, we are going to make your way in. We need to start fighting. Asuka almost done. We'll do it. Finally, a round on the board for tskrBrian. This could be where the comeback starts.
Brian needs this round to stay alive. Magician Girl immediately gives up burst, likes the screen spot that they're at right now. Getting caught by Drunken Shade though, and now stuck in the Zato sandwich.
So the sword get the wall break. It's time for tskrBrian to start their game plan. You need to make something happen now. Get an Axl Low. They're not watching low. The ankles, they're over at. They don't know what's happening right now. They don't know if it's high, low, left, right. The directions are all mixed up. Getting hit by the shark is over. tskrBrian finally getting a game on the board. tskrBrian showing that they are still alive.
Much needed game on the board.
It can still go anyone's way. Time will tell us. Time will tell us if tskrBrian will be sent home. By home, I mean to bed.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Screamer round start immediately gets spent, and Brian already getting clipped back to the right side of the screen, having to give up first. Frog. Big counter hit makes Magician Girl give up their burst.
Time to run some pressure. Alright, Magician Girl, where's your defense at? Spinning the meter for YRC.
Eddie's back.
Nice throw to the frog for the kill.
All of a sudden, tskrBrian, signs of life being shown. We'll get the big counter hit. Sandwich has been established now. tskrBrian putting Magician Girl in the corner, trying to drain away this mana bar.
tskrBrian is back. tskrBrian is back with a vengeance. So maybe just real quick, using the burst, sending away full screen, trying to build a deck back again. Running in with 0 cards. Oh, getting the super confirmed, sending out. Send us into all the cubes we have. tskrBrian trying to run away. They get it out pretty far. Yeah, caught him on the teleport.
She behind the post! Knew that Magician Girl was gonna go for the teleport!
Keep it on the low, but you're not blocking your dome! Your dome piece is exposed! You need to get a hard hat for these overheads. tskrBrian bringing it back 2-2!
Unbelievable. Now, yeah, not even taking a break, just immediately locking right back in. It is game 5. Winner gets in the top 3.
Duel 1.
The Yami Yugi, Magician Girl, Asuka, or the Eddie Max, tskrBrian Hinata.
Brian, good defense so far. There comes Particle.
Good defense, but still took a lot of chip damage. But Asuka with not a lot of help on their side either.
Mana bar very low. There's the command grab. Will that be enough? That will drain the life bar. tskrBrian
This game was
from elimination point now to set point.
This Magician Girl finally started an offense. What's it look like? The tap does ain't caught you pressing. Why are you pressing on my turn? Send out the cube.
Run up throw, unfortunately, doesn't time it right.
The YRC finally making your way out of there. You need to start sending out more cubes. Come on. I know you have more cards in your deck than this Magician Girl.
Frog does counter hit, and Magician Girl forced to give up first to stay in this round. Now, tskrBrian.
Your defense is going to be on point. Getting clipped on the low. This will hurt. This could send you to a desperate game scenario against tskrBrian.
Mana still in favor of Magician Girl, though. Although it is dwindling. There's the command grab. There's the mana break, and that is going to be it. tskrBrian with the reverse sweep. Unbelievable.
Wins. Duel 1.
We'll be able to face the menace that is Faust in the grand final. Will it be the Deafheaven for the run back or tskrBrian? Brian started off with a good lead against Deafheaven. Starting off with the main grab, spinning them into the corner, the wall break scenario, touch for game on touch for the round on Deafheaven. Just really keeping this in too.
Good anti-air from Deafheaven. tskrBrian trapped.
The approach is looking a little spooky. It seems like Brian seems to know their way in, but not getting their burst faded.
Definitely not like that.
This is just like a scary way to approach. Approaching an actual character is already scary enough. Playing it with a character like Zato, you just can't take any of those risks like that. I'm playing your way in, but using the super as a reversal. Just close enough to hit Zato, just hanging on barely by a thread. You don't want to get hit again if you're Brian. You can't take any of it. The Zato comes in with a Jake.
I mean, this is just a very tough matchup regardless. We've already seen this matchup earlier in the night. Or the last game of our winter semifinals was a 3-1 in favor of Deafheaven. Deafheaven continuing the steamroll from that previous set.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I think Brian can still make it out alive in this. He just needs to lock in a little harder. Deafheaven's not going to allow him to do it so easily though. Brian's spinning the burst just to keep him in the corner. And it seems like Brian's getting a good start. The whiff command grab off the BRC.
I mean, if you're playing Zato, this matchup probably just feels hopeless. I would love to pick tskrBrian's brain about how he feels this matchup is right now. But Deafheaven just playing the zoning game, shutting down tskrBrian again.
It just seems like a hard thing to do with Zato. You don't know how to get in. Every angle gets covered so easily by Axl. And then Axl Bomber juggle to the corner, gets not getting a wall break, but might as well get this kill right now. Just on the pistol of health, right? You can't take another hit unless Deafheaven goes up 2 games. You have to enforce your plus frames right here. You need everything you can, and using the burst to take him away. You don't want to hold any more pressure. He's almost running out. The frog, I'm being able to clip him, not blocking overhead, but you don't have any super. And you're just dashing and getting put by this super.
Deafheaven a 2-0 lead from here, and yeah, it just.
This matchup
this matchup just seems miserable. Like fair shout out to Brian. Like definitely was in the process of trying to bring it back in that last round, but I mean, when Deafheaven has the life lead, it feels miserable to try and approach.
Right. It just doesn't feel like you can do much if anything. Deafheaven is Deafheaven is tskrBrian getting the first hit can be a huge start.
But the anti-air on the approach, and now the mix-up already more than half health gone off of tskrBrian's side. He's not even touching burst, does not want to spend it.
It's just a struggle to get in. He's just getting zoned out. All the chains, they cover each and every approach option that Zato has.
This is it. Deafheaven now working on the clean sweep at this point. The burst getting blocked. There's the command grab. Good frame kill. Blows up tskrBrian's wake up button. Not dead yet, but this is this is a wrap. Yeah, Deafheaven with the perfect 3-0.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Solid shot from Deafheaven immediately walking Lurry down to the corner. The J2K knocking him out of here. Put in an Afro one.
Nice side swap, Crow. Deafheaven forced to give up first. Now Lurry, 100-ton weight in pocket. There goes the Afro. Guard crush immediately into the command grab. That will kill.
Good. Lurry taking the first round of the first grand final set. You're gonna need to see Deafheaven make a turnaround right now. Lurry just seemed to be convincing him for taking that first game, but Deafheaven seeming to zone him out a little bit, getting some cleaner hits.
Lurry. Waiting for Deafheaven to overcommit. However, Deafheaven commits at the right time.
Deafheaven doesn't need to commit as hard as he needs to. Axl does have buttons to contest that hard. Bring him back in. Some solid damage on the board.
Lurry.
Nice juggle on the bombs.
Nice.
Allowing Lurry to make his way in.
BRC, mix. Now Deafheaven trapped in the corner. Yeah, getting sent through. Ooh, pockets and Afro.
The shooter. You're going up along the wall, baby. And the shooter. In with the Afro on, you're gonna need to hold that. Whatever you are, you can't burst right there.
What a burst bait. Lurry, 2 games away from being tonight's champion.
Felt it in his bones that, you know what? I feel like he's not going to try to respect the defense or the offense. He's going to send burst. And you know what? I'm going to steal it from him.
Duel 1.
Let's the game 2 to see what happens. Will Deafheaven be able to lock in? Getting a nice round start throw with both sides counter hit, forcing the burst out of Lurry.
Deafheaven though. Yeah, has been catching everyone with that left-right mix-up all night tonight. Good block on the tap dust though, but only buying so much time. Deafheaven takes the first round.
Deafheaven taking the first round pretty convincing too. Wanting to get the shimmy, but instead still getting a close slash counter hit. Look at that Frank. Playing a little bit of tennis with the bomb. Having a nice little rally going on.
I will say this match so far, this game at least, the item luck has not really been favoring Lurry at the moment. Not really. Has barely had any time to draw any items. There's Afro. Yeah, the bounce on the paper bag bomb. Deafheaven forced to pull the trigger on the burst, but there's the fishing line. There's the 5-iron. And we're going through the wall. We've got a meteor in pocket.
See the meteors in the pocket. It all comes down to when Lurry decides to use it. You can force the neutral right now.
Guard crush does stop Deafheaven in their tracks, and Lurry converts.
The J2K to catch him. Now, Deafheaven will get burst back this round, but you need to minimize how much damage you take from Lurry.
Banana Peel saves Lurry there. Deafheaven not keeping track of what items are where.
There's a 100-ton falling right on top of his head. Can't even do much about it. Tried to anti-air him with the afro on, but the fire just making the afro explode. Putting on another afro. Faust is a fan of putting afros on people. Spinning the gold burst, thinking you get to like get meter off of it. There's just nothing. Have to play more defensively.
There's guard crush. Now Lurry finds the opening, instead goes for an item toss. Thankfully, the combo breaker does happen. There's a donut on the field. Who's gonna get it? No one actually.
Press a button and he's stealing the burst. Deafheaven bringing it back, taking game 2 of the grand finals.
Axl.
Oh. God, I felt that in my chest going for the anti-air, but the hitbox not extending horizontally enough.
It's so unfortunate, but these players, it's not gonna let them shake them. They're taking it to game 3 immediately. Lock it back.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
2 games now. Separates us from either getting sent home tonight or one more first to 5.
Even though the game just started, already starting with a very low amount of health. Stefan's gonna need to make something happen. Lurry's offense is just too. Lurry's offensive sequencing is just too nice. Sending up the golf club, I know that has to hurt.
Definitely does. Deafheaven just unable to set the pace of the match right now. Oh!
Faust getting the trumpets in nice air throw, caught him jumping just to avoid the little Faust.
Trumpet.
Finally, Deafheaven getting it. The trumpet, but not enough invincibility on the golf club. It was really a reset when you think about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was intentional. Lurry going for the reset off of the ending invulnerability frames on the fishing line, but Deafheaven, good recomposure. Baits Lurry into pressing a button. It's not enough to kill, though.
Another kill. Touch your game. One bad hit can do it. The universe he needed to. The J2K's gonna catch him. That should be enough to kill Lurry, going up another game. Putting Lurry at 2-1 against Deafheaven. It's looking really good in Lurry's favor. Deafheaven needs to make the adjustment right now if he wants to stay in the bracket and get a reset.
Deafheaven locking in the Axl game 4.
Where's
Lurry.
your answer?
Duel 1.
Where's your answer, Deafheaven? You need to answer back. You need to answer back now.
Lurry with the first hit with the fire syringe. There's a bomb on the field. Danger actually being called on Deafheaven's side. There we go. Immediate burst off of Deafheaven, though.
Mixed. Faust with that afro. Going into the bone crushing super. Hit him in the shin with the wheelchair. You know what? I would make the same face if I got hit in the shin with a wheelchair.
No doubt. Still getting caught by the awkward bounce from the afro. And Deafheaven now not dead yet.
Into another snip. Reapply the afro.
Lurry now on tournament point.
Should be all Lurry's.
Mini Faust on the field.
Nice avoidance of the mini Faust sitting out. More active hitboxes, but Lurry's making his way around it. Another mini Faust spawning on top of him to hold down the pressure. The pressure is just too much. Lurry's just throwing everything at going the kitchen sink at him. Almost literally. Faust would do something like that. The blow pressure is able to get the wall break. What is Deafheaven going to do in this situation?
Not enough tension to go for a reversal super. Only just now getting burst. Presses out at the right time to get the counter hit. 2K2D. Rainwater gets blocked. Oh no!
Holding him down, but spinning the burst, you need to spin it immediately. You don't have much other time to do it. Backing up against the mini Faust. Getting clipped by the mini Faust, this little Faust looking the verbal touch for a game, but he's not plugging it overhead because he got hit by the ton and down.